This is Colin Dixon with End Screen Media, and I'm at the Video News Ad Summit in New York. And I'm talking with Dan Hurwitz, who is the Chief Revenue Officer for Panthera. So, Dan, one of the big challenges, I think, is download has been very, very popular with consumers. When I talk to people in surveys and I look at the data, it's a very, very popular feature. But to date, nobody has launched with download for AVOD services, and there's just been an explosion in the availability of advertising-supported video. So what's going on? Why is it so hard?
Well, primarily it's because of technological unavailability. There has not been a solution in the marketplace. Nobody's been able to build it until we're announcing it today that Panthera has developed a technology to deliver advertisements in an offline environment.
So what's so tough about doing that? I mean, notionally, it sounds pretty easy, right?
On the surface, it sounds easy, but when you peel back the onion, what you find is that you've got ads that are sitting on a mobile device for an extended period of time before they're watched, which means they get stale and unmonetizable, and in some cases irrelevant. The ability to refresh the ads when the device is when the video asset is sitting on the device for a while is very important, and that's technology that is extremely complex, but we've cracked the code.
Okay, so let's dig into that a little bit.
Sure.
How have you done that? What are you doing to make this viable? Because, let's be honest, you can have a download sitting on a device for a month or more, right?
Yeah.
And those ads by then are pretty stale. So
that's correct.
How do you go about updating those ads?
So when you think about the behavior of a mobile device, you've got in and out of connection environments on a regular basis. More connected than disconnected. Mm-hmm. But think about how you and I operate. We go on an airplane, we're offline, and you might do that for 4 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours. But then you're back online. The moment that plane lands, what do we all do? We get rid of the airplane mode, and we're back online. We're back on, and we are at that point able to have ads that are sitting on the device, even if that video asset hasn't been watched yet. Those ads can be refreshed, so that when you do watch it, you get fresh ads. Now, the video isn't changing. We're not taking the video or re-downloading the video on the device. We're just pulling out the old ads and putting in new ads.
And all of this is seamless, so I don't see any glitches between when the video stops and the ad starts?
Well, that's the problem with the experience right now in a streaming environment. You've got connection problems that will make the ads buffer or make the ads repeat themselves or start the content back at the beginning. We read all the reviews, mm-hmm. and they're abundant with frustrated consumers. In this case, we've solved the challenges by removing the friction so that your experience in an offline environment is a perfect one. In fact, there's an interesting stat. According to Conviva, who released a study recently, 47% of streamed ads aren't viewed for a variety of reasons. And so you're leaving a tremendous amount of money on the table. And in a $16.5 billion mobile video marketplace, that's a lot of money being left on the table.
So that's like half of the ads that are placed are not actually seen.
Not actually seen. And then they went on to say, for every 5 seconds that an ad buffers, where you have to wait for it to play, and you don't want to watch it in the first place because people don't want to watch the ads, you're losing 14% of your streaming audience. So again, the number is 5% of delay equals 14% of stream abandonment.
So all of those issues are gone, and I can download, watch in pristine quality. Okay, so that's great. So that is fabulous that you've got a solution in market. What happens when I hook back up? How do I know what's been watched? Do I know if the whole ad's been watched?
So, very important part of the technology, which makes it so complex. You've got to remember that when the device is offline, that some data has to be captured. And so we have beacons that technologically are able to capture all the information related to your consumption of that advertisement. When the device comes back up for air, those beacons fire to the ad server and tell it exactly what it needs to know about what actually happened, so that it can be monetized, reported back to the advertiser.
Right. And so this solution, how does it work? How does it connect in with everything that's in existence?
So this is built on Panthera's Download to Go SDK. It's very similar to exactly how we do it in an SVOD environment where there are no ads. But in this case, what it does is it plugs in independent of of the ad server that you're using, and we're agnostic to any ad server you want to use. And the way it works is that the decision engine that the ad server, the decision that the ad server makes on which ad is going to display gets sent to us. We insert that into either client-side stitched or server-side stitched into the video, and the video delivers the video is delivered to the consumer with the ads that should be in there perfectly. The beacons fire the timestamp and the other information that is required to bill it, and then it's seamless.
So it sounds like it's pretty easy to add
easy
to an existing deployment.
Within a couple of, we've had clients for our SVOD that have deployed in 2 weeks.
It sounds like an awesome solution. Timely, as we've seen a lot of discussion at the Ad Summit about the online advertising opportunity just exploding right now, right?
Well, look, we see it as a big market, and we also see that SVOD has an advantage because they can deliver an offline feature. Consumers want it. Mm-hmm. We see the research, we do the research, and we know the consumer wants it. If AVOD can't deliver, then SVOD becomes more popular, and that's a feature disparity. So to have feature parity, offer your viewers an AVOD solution for offline viewing, and you're right there fighting this race with all the others that are in the marketplace competing for share.
I know it's a must-have feature for me then. So this sounds fantastic and available now?
Available now, but to be integrated with your ad server would take some conversations to make sure that we get that all right in your stack. So no two customers are the same because everybody's got different technology that we have to plug into in their stack. But it can be done pretty quickly.
Very good. It's very exciting. Thanks for telling us about it.
Thank you.
This has been Colin Dixon with Endscreen Media.